Hi, this is Raina. Thank you for joining me on my crochet channel. In this video, I will show you how to crochet the fall leaves table runner using filet crochet technique. And the word filet means net or mesh in French. And this is how we can create these beautiful images in this grid-like pattern with crochet stitches. And it is easy. Filet crochet consists of just chains and double crochets, and my pattern here has total of 87 rows and then 3 rounds of edge. And my table runner measures about 22 inches long and 7.5 inches wide. And I'm using Golo crochet thread size 10. I have 3 colors. This is my main color. It is called bronze, and one ball here has 40 grams, 250 yards. And then for the edge, I'm using this red. This one is called brownish red, and the green is called army green. And my crochet hook is size 1.75 millimeters. And let's get started. And here is my chart of fall leaves. I have 4 different types of leaves. And this chart has 87 rows and 22 blocks. And reading the chart is important part of filet crochet, and with asymmetrical pattern like the leaves, we need to read the pattern on each odd numbered row, like 1 and 3 and so forth. It's from right to left, and on each even numbered row, starting with number 2, we need to read the chart from left to right. And I will show you closer in a second. And also filet crochet consists of 2 types of blocks or squares that make up the grid pattern. So the white squares on the chart are called open blocks, and they are made with 2 chains and 1 double crochet. And then the black squares are called solid blocks, and they are made with 3 double crochets. And at closer look, we see that the first row we need to make 22 open blocks, and because each block has 3 stitches, we need to chain 66 plus 5 chains to start the first open block. So we will first need to chain 71. And with my main color thread, I'm going to make a slip knot first. And now chain 71. And to start the first row of open blocks, we need to first double crochet in 8th chain from the hook. So that means the 2 chains will be the top of first open block, then the 3 next chains are the side, and next 2 are the base of the first open block. And I need to double crochet in that next 8th chain. This is the first beginning open block. And to continue, next chain 2. Now skip 2 chains, 2, double crochet in the next. So this is an open block. Chain 2, skip 2 chains, double crochet in the next, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet, and now continue this to the end of the row. And I marked my first and second rows with little arrows. It might be easier if you have an option to print out the chart. So the second row starts from the left. So we first need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white squares, open blocks, then 9 solid blocks, 4 more open blocks, 1 solid, 1 open. So my first 22 open blocks are done. And from now on, each new row starts the same with a beginning open block, and we first chain 5 for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then turn and double crochet in that next double crochet. So this is my beginning open block from now on each row, and make 6 more open blocks. So we always now chain 2 and just double crochet in the next double crochet. So, and that's when we are making open blocks above open blocks on previous row. Okay, so I have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 more here. And next we're gonna do 9 solid blocks, which means 3 double crochets for each block. And the first 2 will go in that next chain space. 2 double crochets in space and 1 in the next stitch. And again, 2 double crochets in next chain space, 1 in the next stitch. Now make 9 of these solid blocks. 9 solid blocks are made. Next 4 open blocks, again chain 2, double crochet in next stitch, chain 2, double crochet. Then we need to do 1 more solid block, 2 double crochets in chain space, 1 in the next stitch, and ending with open block, chain 2. Now skip 2 chains, 1, 2, double crochet in a third chain. And third row, I made my arrow here because it starts here on the right. We need to do 2 open blocks, 1 solid, 1 open, and now here it's 10 solid, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 open blocks to finish. And starting the next row same way, first chain 5, 4, 5, then turn, double crochet in that next double crochet, and we have to do one more open block, chain 2, and here above the solid block just skip these 2 double crochets and double crochet in the next stitch. Next is 1 solid block, double crochet 2 in chain space and 1 in the stitch, then 1 open block, and now it's going to be 10 solid blocks. So first 2 go here above the open blocks on previous row, 1, 2, and now you have to count 3 double crochets for each next solid block. I'm just making double crochet in each stitch here. Ten solid blocks, and now 7 open blocks. And to finish again, last open block, 2 chains, skip 2 chains here, double crochet in the next. And next row, number 4, starts from the left. Start with 6 open blocks, 2 solid, 1 open. Then this is 8 solid, 1 open, 1 solid, and with 3 open blocks. And again, first chain 5, 4, 5, turn, double crochet in the next stitch, and make 5 more open blocks here. One more. Next, we'll do 2 solid blocks. Then 1 open block. So here again, skip 2 double crochets, double crochet in the next. And now we need to do 8 solid blocks. So again, count 3 double crochets for each block. Next is 1 open block. Then 1 solid. And end with 3 open blocks. Last one, skip 2 chains, double crochet in a third. So I hope these first 4 rows helped you with reading the chart, and now just continue. Make the first leaf all the way to row 19, and then let's do a few rows of the second leaf together as well. And I have finished now my first 20 rows, and including that 20th row here with all open blocks. And on row 21 here, we can start with that second leaf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 open blocks, reading from right, 1 solid block, and then 11 open blocks. And here I also want to show you my first leaf. Looking good here. So I just finished my 21st row, so 10 open blocks, 1 solid, 11 open blocks. And looking at the chart, next row 22 is exactly the same, but reading it now from left to right, we first make 11 open blocks, 1 solid, then 10 open blocks. So I chain 5 first, turn my work, starting row 22, and make 11 open blocks first. So these are my solid blocks on row 21 and 22. Row 23 starts from right, and we first make 11 open blocks, 1 solid, then 10 open blocks. And you'll see when you start row 24, you'll do the opposite. You first do the 10 open blocks, 1 solid block, and then 11 open blocks. And next row 25 starts from the right side. First make 8 open blocks, 3 solid blocks, 1 open, 3 solid, and then 7 open blocks. And row 26, starting from left side, first make 5 open blocks, then 5 solid blocks, 1 open, 5 solid, and 6 open. And then continue all the way to the end of this second leaf. Also make the row 26 here with all open blocks. And I have finished my second leaf. This is 46 rows. And we can now start the third one on row 47. And at closer look, we start row 47 from right with 2 open blocks, 4 solid blocks, 1 open, 2 solid, 2 open, 2 solid, and here this is 9 open. And now row 48 starts from the left side with 8 open blocks, 3 solid, 1 open, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 solid, and 2 open. And I have finished my third leaf. It is 65 rows and one more leaf to do. And on the chart, the fourth leaf starts on row 66, reading the chart from the left side. And just finish that last leaf the same way we did the other ones. And when you're done with the last row 87, which is only open blocks, we can then also make the edge. And I finished all 87 rows now. I already fastened off and cut off the main thread, and let's now make the edge. And the first round of edge, I'm going to start it in this corner. And my second color, I'm going to use my green, make a slip knot. And you can also already weave in this end of the main color. So starting in this upper right corner, my last leaf in this position. And I'm going to take my hook out of the slip knot and insert it here. This is that beginning open block in that middle chain. It was the 5 chains we started in the middle chain, and insert in slip knot, pull it through from back to front. And we're going to make 2 double crochet clusters or 2 double crochets together. The beginning one starts with 2 chains and also double crochet now in that same chain. Chain 2, and in the next double crochet, start your first double crochet, pull up loop and pull through first 2 loops and leave last 2 loops on hook, yarn over and start the second double crochet, pull up loop, pull through first 2 loops. Now we have 3 loops on hook and pull through all of them. 2 double crochet cluster, chain 2, and go to the next double crochet, do the same. Start first double crochet, start second, now pull through 3 loops on hook, chain 2 in the next, chain 2, and continue this all the way to the corner. We'll do corner together, and we need to make 2 clusters in this corner stitch. So I made already 1 here, and in a corner we chain 3 between, and now make that second cluster in that same stitch. And now continue same way, chain 2, and now on that first long side just insert hook in this side space of this next stitch where the open block is, and make your 2 double crochet clusters same way. Chain 2, next stitch here, chain 2, and now continue this all the way for the first round of edge, and we'll finish the round together and then start the third color. And to finish the first round of edge, I'm here back to the beginning corner. So here I need to make 2 more chains, and now the last 2 double crochet cluster in this same beginning chain where I did the first one. And 3 chains. Now slip stitch in top of that beginning cluster. And cut off second color. Second round of edge. Now I'm going to make with my third color, red. And on this round we're going to make 3 double crochet clusters in each 2 chain space, also in those corner spaces. So let's start from here, that first 2 chain space, insert your hook through it, then insert hook through the slip knot and pull it through from back to front, and the beginning cluster, chain 2, start second double crochet, don't finish, start the third double crochet, don't finish, now pull through 3 loops and chain 2. Now skip the stitch and go into the next chain space, and now 3 double crochet cluster, start first, start second, start third, and when you have 4 loops on hook, pull through all of them, chain 2. Repeat, go in the next chain space, insert and make 3 double crochet clusters. And repeat until the corner space, and in this corner 3 chain space we're going to make 2 3 double crochet clusters. So make the first one, then chain 4 between and make second one in same space. And now continue the same way, chain 2 and make a cluster in next 2 chain space. And repeat this now all around. We'll finish it together, and then we have one more round to do for the edge. And I finished that second round. I did the last corner here and last 2 chains. Just going to slip stitch in top of that beginning cluster. And now just one last round to do. So first, just go into this next chain space right here and make single crochet. And I have to add that on this last round, the short side is different from the long side. So let's see. And after that, first single crochet in the chain space, chain 3, then single crochet in same space. Now skip the cluster, go into the next chain space, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in same space, skip cluster, in the next chain space, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, and repeat. Skip cluster, in chain space, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, and repeat this until the corner. And now in this corner chain space, so again skip the cluster, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in same space, chain 3, single crochet one more time, same space, again skip cluster and single crochet next space, chain 3. And from here we're gonna continue a bit differently, because if we did the same as here, I found that the long side will be too wavy. So what is different now? After this first 3 chains, I will now need to make 2 single crochets together. First inserting hook in the same space, pulling up loop, then going into the next space, pull up loop, and pull through 3 loops, 2 single crochets together, skipping cluster here between, then chain 3. And now just repeat the 2 single crochets together, first one going in that same space and the second one going in that next space, chain 3, and again And now repeat this all the way until this last 2 chain space before corner, and then we'll do this here together. And I am now here in that last 2 chain space before corner, and 3 chains are made, and now we make single crochet in that same space, not 2 together, just single crochet, skip cluster, single crochet, corner space. Corner is the same, chain 3, single crochet, space, chain 3, single crochet in same space. And now that second short side, we're gonna do same as the first one was, and after that last single crochet in corner space, go into that next 2 chain space, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in same space, then skipping the cluster, single crochet next space, chain 3, single crochet in same space, single crochet next space, and repeat. And finish that second short side and second long side same way. And let's do that last corner together. So here I did my last 2 single crochets together, last 3 chains are made. Now this is my chain space before corner space. So here again I just single crochet, then skip cluster, single crochet in corner space, chain 3, single crochet, corner space, chain 3 again, 1 more single crochet, same space, skip cluster, go in the next chain space, single crochet, chain 3, last single crochet in same space, and here this is where we started, the beginning one, just slip stitch in it, and finished cutting off my thread and fasten off. And this is how it looks now, all finished, but it will look much better after blocking. So I will now first weave in all the ends, then I'm going to make it wet and stretch it out on my blocking mats and attach it with pins and make it all nice and even. And then I like to use some spray starch as well to give it extra nice firm shape, and I'll let it dry completely before removing pins. And next I'll show you some pictures how I block my table runner. And here is my finished table runner, looking so much better after the blocking. And you will find the written pattern and full charts on my blog. The link is below the video in description box. Have fun making your own fall leaves table runner. Thank you so much for watching and happy crocheting!